Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Starrivera Conversations. I am Carol Vaughn-Rivera, and I am joined today by my co-host and partner, Mr. Wilfredo Ramos.
Yes, and we're here with Prince Mario. It's such a honor to have you on the podcast today.
Your Highness, thank you for coming to join us today.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be with you and I'm excited. My name is Prince Mario Schaumburg-Lippe, so I'm a real prince and my family founded Hamburg, Lübeck and Kiel in Germany. And my grandmother is Princess Fedora of Denmark from the oldest reigning royal family in Europe. And I'm very excited to be here with you and also to announce our partnership because you
Yes.
were so sweet, put me up on your next cover of Starrivera magazine.
Yes,
And,
yes.
You have a couple of more covers coming too.
and there's some more covers coming
Yeah.
up from your wonderful magazine group. And I'm excited because there's a lot of things I have to share and I want to really help people. And to give a little background, so I'm originally a lawyer. I studied law, went to law school. And
Wow.
after that, I joined the media. And I hosted a TV show for more than 11 years in Europe. I moved to Hollywood and New York. And now I'm in the US. That is my home. And I'm a working royal because my father, Prince Valdemar, and my mother, Princess Antonia, already have been working royals. So that's what I learned from home to
Beautiful.
work hard and do good and to be on a mission and make life good for other people. And
Right.
I'm hosting a lot of events, a lot of charity events, and I write a column, a daily column with 2 million readers. And I
Wow.
put the focus on the people that need either a voice or that have a topic, something new they want to share, but it's not so easy for them to reach the people. And of course, I'm always there for new topics, new interesting things. And the most important thing is I'm a big advocate against online bullying.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that a lot of people suffer from comments on the internet, or especially children when they get mean things going their way online. And the most important thing is that this should never affect anyone. And I know for a matter of fact, as we all have had our past and our things we have to heal, but the
Mm-hmm.
most important thing is always forwards, upwards, onwards. And
Yes.
let's just drop the backpack we carry along because it's heavy and move on, move forward with fresh energy. Age doesn't matter. So my parents, for example, never retired. My mother, Her Highness Princess Antonia, she had a veterinary clinic, was a veterinarian, and then when
Nice.
she became a princess, she was an advocate fighting for animal rights.
Mm-hmm.
And she was an elected politician because in the birth country of my mother in Austria, you need to be elected into politics. So being a princess was not the only thing. She also got elected as a politician and she changed a lot of laws to protect the animals. And one day they were telling her, "Oh, you don't understand that. You're just a veterinarian." And she would say, "Okay, and what are you?" And they would say, "We are lawyers." And then my mother secretly sat down and worked very hard and graduated her law exams, became a lawyer. So the next time they had a big meeting, she would say, "Thank you, my colleague. I'm a lawyer as well." And
Uh,
that way she could help the people, right? So I'm all about strong women. I have like super, super successful and strong women in my life, my mother, my grandmother. And nothing's better for a guy than a successful, powerful woman. And the empowerment of women is actually something that will always get back in a good way to us guys because women always care and they will always include you and uplift you. So that's something I learned from my family too, the respect. And yeah, I like to work very hard. I don't take a day off personally because I'm on a mission. I have so many things to do. I'm always fascinated when I see other people work so hard, like the two of you. And I also want to
appreciate
share how
you.
we connected because we literally met at charity functions, at charity events that
Yeah.
are there to raise funds and raise awareness for good causes. And I'm hosting a lot of fashion events because fashion, when we think about it, is one of these businesses where with a good taste, with a good skill, with good ideas, you can still make it.
Yeah.
And you do
Right.
not need to come from money, and you do not need a lot of backers and anything like that, because you literally create designs you love, and your friends can wear them, be your models, and you can put it on social media, and you can talk to the fashion shows to show the designs as emerging designers, and you can make a big deal happen, and you can become very famous and wealthy. So fashion is something cool where emerging talent can really succeed still in
Right.
2026 still. So what I love about this is I'm hosting tons of fashion shows. I was hosting 7 of New York Fashion Weeks this year. I was hosting the Motor Fashion Week. I was hosting Hamptons Fashion Week. I was hosting International Heritage Fashion Week, Times Square Fashion Week,
Yep.
the Diana Mirage Couture Show, EPN Fashion Week. So it was an incredible year. And I'm also the host of Hollywood's largest gala. It's called the Luxury Gala. This gala is coming up in March again in the Oscar week. And I've been hosting this gala last year again. We had more than 500 reporters. We have a red carpet that's 300 feet long. It's unbelievable. And thousands of guests. So this gala is a sign of Hollywood. So everybody can come there and make connections. And the cool thing is, you just moved to Hollywood, you just moved to LA, you come to the luxury gala, and on the red carpet, you will stand next to some of the biggest producers of this planet, to magazine publishers, to editors, to press people from all around the world. And me as a journalist and as a TV host and event host,
Hmm.
I love to connect people. And so I feel being an event host, that's a perfect way how to connect people, because that's the easiest way to have open doors. It's always hard to get to people. And when you are at events, it's easy to connect, it's easy to make connections and to also create a good impression to the people that can help you further to build your network. And that's also how we met, because you two are very big supporters of talent, you're big supporters of the arts of fashion. And that's what I love. So we are here really a trio on the same track. And we
Absolutely.
are there for
Absolutely.
all of you out there, because we want to give you a platform. We're going to give you a voice. We're going to give you exposure so
Right.
you can make your dream happen. And age no matter. If you're 85 and you want to start your fashion line, wonderful. I can wait to see your designs. So don't ever let age hold you back, and you can reinvent yourself all the time. Like after my mother's political career and as a veterinarian,
Hmm.
she now has a completely new round of what she does. She's now a filmmaker and works on a Christmas movie. And before, she did a documentary. So
Beautiful.
the sky's the
That's
limit, and
amazing.
your dreams shall be always big. And yeah, you can reach everything. That's absolutely amazing. Especially being in the United States, we are here in paradise of opportunity, and we're in paradise of what's possible. And therefore, I can really encourage everyone to look forwards to see things positive. The glass is always half full, and the lemons are only there to create wonderful, delicious lemonade. So, a sour day, we drink the lemonade and look forwards to a bright, big, beautiful tomorrow, which is a great song by Disney.
Yes, yes.
Right. Right.
And
Great. I just wanted to go back on something right quick. I think I read something you said something about a family, like ancient family member, Bluetooth, something like that.
Oh,
Can you tell me
yes. Oh,
something about that?
yes. I have a very interesting ancestor. So, our family goes back to the year 936, and
Mm-hmm.
the first king was right away followed by the second king, Harald Bluetooth. And King
Mm-hmm.
Harald Bluetooth is the name giver of Bluetooth technology. And if you go to Bluetooth.com
Mm-hmm.
and look into history, you will see that Bluetooth, the famous technology, is directly coming from King Harald Bluetooth, my ancestor. I'm so proud of him because he was the first pacifier that united people, that brought people together. And when they developed the technology that links all the different platforms, the Apple world with the Alexa world and with the Microsoft world and with your car and with your microwave and with your laptop and with your phone, They
Right.
had to find the name of the first person or the first thing there was that brought people together. And the historical research found that King Harald Bluetooth was the first connector and pacifier. And so King
Incredible.
Harald Bluetooth and the famous B with the edges, not the rounded B, but the Bluetooth B with the edges, that's directly the family insignia of our King Harald, and it's directly my ancestry. So I'm very proud of that, and that also what brought me
Yes.
into technology. So I'm very involved in a tech company. It's a health radar device. It's the size of a little speaker. And you put it in
Okay.
the corner of the room, and it will send a radar wave, no camera, so nobody sees in your home. And the
Nice.
radar wave detects your heart rate and your breathing, and if
Wow.
you fall. And if
Oh.
something of that happens, this device will send an alert to your brother, to your son, to your mother, whomever you put in there. And only the alert leaves this device, so it does not save any data and it does not send out any data to any cloud. It's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so this device is called Cherish Health. And I love it because it will keep people in their homes and they don't need to be scared. And when mom is at home alone, then you
Mm-hmm.
have always cherished watching after her. And if she falls or if her heart has some irregularity, it will alert you. And for example, if the relative can pick up the alarm, then
Mm-hmm.
it will go to the call center of alarm.com and they can send the ambulance home. And this is magical to me because we have a
Yeah.
very aging population,
Mm-hmm.
and this will keep people home in their beloved homes because usually people leave their homes because there's nobody to watch after them and monitor their
Right.
health. And
Right.
now, when you have this little device sitting in the corner of your home and figuring out that you're well and your son can be safe, that mommy is good, this is going to change life and it's
Yeah.
going to change the world. And also, it's going to
Definitely.
change how people don't have to get readmitted because they fell and they are on the floors for many
Mm-hmm.
hours. I was just having brunch today with my friends from Florida, and she told me her mother fell and was on the floor for hours. And
Oh.
until they found her, she got very, very ill.
Wow.
And if things happen immediately, if you see a doctor right away, you can heal so much faster when you have a
Right.
medical attack. So I'm very, very proud of this. And there is this great guy, Mr. Nakpal, who invented this technology, and then I teamed up with him. And I'm part of this company now because I want to bring this to the people. So maybe it was meant to be through my ancestry,
That's
Bluetooth,
right.
to also do
Right.
something relevant in the technology world. It's AI and it's tech. So I
Right.
like that a lot. So there are a lot of courses I support, but in very special fields. So one is absolutely cancer research because my dad had cancer and he passed away with lung cancer. So I really know we need to find a cure. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
And then I support children's causes and protect children. And within children's causes and women's rights, which I feel is very, very important because there's still not full equality. And
Mm-hmm.
as a guy, we need to be smart and realize we need to support women because women always supported us. And we would not even be here without our moms. There would be no guys. So let's be grateful and cherish our women in this world.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
I just love them. Yes. And very, very important. We need to work against this bullying. So
Yeah.
it's so stupid that people can give commentary with a nickname or with a fake name online, and they really hurt children. They really hurt people. And they get very sad, and some even take their lives because they
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to deal with that yet.
Right.
And so a big shout out for everyone who is listening to tell your kids and think about it yourself. What other people put out about you or on you or fabricate, it's not relevant because there are the three circles. The
Right.
first circle is the people that know you well. Whatever somebody says about you, Carol, about you, I mean, I couldn't care less because I know you in person. I laugh
Mm-hmm.
about it. So the
Right.
first circle, the people you know, your family, your friends, it's irrelevant, whatever someone else says. Then there is a second circle that know about you. The people that know about you, they have a basic interest, right? They look up what does Carol do? She does these great magazines, and then they read something else. Yeah, they still know what you're about because they would follow your own publications, your own posts.
Mm-hmm.
So something said about you, even the second circle is not relevant. And now we come to the third circle. people that have never heard about the prince, never heard about Carol, well, what they think is completely irrelevant. So there we have it. Whatever people
Very cool.
say, don't ever be sad about that.
Right.
We together know one thing: whoever has bad things to say is bad. And one thing I want you all to do is whoever talks to you bad about other people cannot be your friend. Somebody comes to me and says, "Oh, Prince, I need to fill you in about," and then there comes a person's name. I'm already like, oh, that doesn't sound like a person I want to be with, because they're talking about others, not about
Yes.
themselves.
Mhm.
I want to know people that say, I'm Carol. I'm doing this magazine. I'm on a mission. And then I say to Carol, Carol, tell me more. And we team up. And I love your magazine. And I just Googled it, Starrivera magazine. If you go to the biggest news platform in the world, Google News, you immediately see the articles popping up about the launch of Starrivera magazine, because you're in that, all of you and the team are in that with your full energy and with your heart and with your time, and you invested so much. So this is something that is of relevance, and it's you directly. And you're not one of these people that would say, "Oh, Prince, I need to tell you something about," and there comes someone else and a rumor and a
Yeah,
fabrication.
yeah,
Who cares, right? And if
yeah.
we
No
all
doubt.
like this, we're gonna really, really force people to think, to use their brain,
Yes.
and speak about what they have going on. And if they're bored so they can gossip, then we will refocus them to know, being bored, that you can speak about others and have all this fabrication and the commentary, all these internet trolls. We need to awaken them, and we need to let them know everyone is looking down to the people that do bad comments and that bully and that are
Right.
mean. Nobody likes those people. And once we all realize that, and the ones who do that will stop, and that's going to be great, because I know it's going to help a lot of kids who don't know these rules yet and who don't know how to deal with these things yet. And it's, of course, interesting. I mean, it comes with the territory of being in the public eye. I've been in the public life all my life. You've always people talk about you. And the greatest thing you can do is communicate with people. So whoever has a question, boom, whoever needs something, boom. Through social media, you can reach pretty much everyone on the planet. And that's what also really encouraged me to get into the event hosting, to provide these platforms. I hosted 7 New York Fashion Weeks, to be there for the designers, to give them a platform, to do a shout out, to really connect them with the media, with my folks of the media, then the fashion folks, them connected. It's going to be all successful. It's a collaboration that creates big business. And this is always good, because design business makes people happy, brings us all together. And one thing that is really interesting for me living in the US, in Europe, everyone looks different, speaks a different language, has a different accent. People are so different, and they're just 20 minutes away. Like when I lived in Salzburg in Austria, it was 20 minutes, and I crossed the border, and everybody's different. And I go the other round, and I go 2 hours, there is another border, and people talk a different language. I don't even understand, and they look way different again. And we love it. The diversity is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
And when anything gets unified, it kind of really gives me like goosebumps. I don't like it. I like diversity. I like everything having its own taste and flavor and look and color and sound.
Yeah.
That makes life so cool.
That's true.
And I really want all of us to have this awakening. Difference, diversity, all these different people that make it really cool. And there is no right or wrong, because it's just a different opinion. And when I travel to different parts of the world, they don't do anything like we're used to in the US. And they don't do it like they do it in Europe. They do it way different. And it works for them perfectly fine. And I go there and I say, oh, wow, I want to experience all that. And I take it in, but I would never want to change them. And this, what I feel, is a big, big thing we need to do, is be very tolerant and accept people how they are, and their beliefs and their ideas. And they're all good ideas, right? The one wants it that way, and the other one wants it that way. And it's both legit, and everybody shall have their following and their group. And that doesn't need to be a clash and not a fight and not a problem. and
Right.
we can get along very well. And that's why I took on the role of a global peace ambassador.
Mhm.
And we just had the gala at the United Nations headquarters. And my
Wow.
mother was just introduced as a new global peace ambassador, and I joined the board. And now I'm going to be there forever of the International Institute
Nice.
of Public Policy, IPPDR, and Diplomacy. And one thing is important there. We always learn in diplomacy, like we listen to others and we hear their side and we're very open. And I think that's so cool because
Yeah.
that will give us peace. And we need peace everywhere in the world.
Mhm.
And we know a lot of these problems are just made by business people to make more money because that's always the financial side to it. But one thing we can really, really do, we can tell them peace is the best thing for the economy. Because when there is peace, there are more regions to get with your product, and you can put your companies there and do all the good things the business people like. So I 100% am sure that any conflict, any war, anything mean, anything bad where people have to die is not acceptable at all. And everything can be better with peace. And also, the business people can profit more because they're all about the profit when they think about peace. And so I got a lot of people on board with this. And that's the way to do it. We let people know that peace makes business better. And then also the ones who are actually for the conflict, they would never admit it, they rethink it and they're going to stop fueling all these problems. And in the media, why I teamed up with you guys is your magazine, the Starrivera magazine, and your other publications have such a positive content, have such a positive mindset, have such a positive message. And I love that. There are so many bad news out in this world. Who wants to read them? Nobody, right?
Yes.
And they're constantly losing readership. And then there is your magazine. I mean, literally from day one, you're written up in Google News because everybody wants to read Starrivera and the content and the nice pictures and the beautiful stories that uplift you and that show you that you can move upwards, onwards, forwards, and
Right.
it's encouraging people to follow their dream, follow their bliss. And that's what it is all about. We need to let everybody know you can reach your dream. And we are so blessed living in America where you can really still fulfill your dream. Everything is possible. And I believe in it. And we shall never, ever lose this thought in our minds. Everything is possible.
Mhm.
And when we see here, I'm the prince from Europe. I'm in America now. I'm the happiest royal in the world, helping people, supporting the charities, hosting fashion shows, hosting the world's largest gala in Hollywood, the luxury gala, with 500 journalists, with a
Wow.
300 feet red carpet. So everything's possible.
Mhm.
Everything's possible. Look at these two beautiful journalist colleagues of mine. You two create magazines, right?
It's
I
very
mean,
true.
unbelievable. It's always a miracle when a new magazine pops up. It's the hardest, the hardest
Yeah.
thing in the world.
Yes.
I was part of launch
Yeah.
editorial teams in Europe. We launched magazines. I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's a
Thank
miracle when
Thank
you.
you
the
so much.
magazine is in
Thank
your
you.
hand. It is a miracle. And you made that miracle happen. But I wanted to say with this is you two have proven it that everything is possible. And this is something we really, all the three of us, like to share with our readers, with everyone out there. Everything is possible. And we want to be a part of your journey. We want to be a part of that mission because we believe in you and we encourage you and we give you platforms to really express what you have to share, what you will bring into the world. And yeah, we're there for us. It's kind of a real service industry on a very special level, right? Because we
Yes.
can amplify good things. And we also have a little secret agreement. May I spoil it?
You sure can.
Sure can.
So the three of us agreed to the following thing. We are taking on only people that have this pure heart and real mission in their life. They really want to spread the message that is a good message. We're not going to work with the negative topics and the slander and the rumors and the mean stuff. we said we're going to create a very positive media. It's more than media, it's more than magazines, it's an entire movement.
Yes.
And
Absolutely. That's
so
great.
I have to share it, our little secret of this
Share it
movement.
then.
So everyone that wants to make it and has an idea is so welcome. And we all together, we're going to stick together, help each others in this movement. And the people that are negative and they see the glass half empty, well, good luck. We'll
Yes.
watch them sitting at their empty glass and we're filling our glass more
That's
Right.
it.
because we're going to help each others to succeed. And that's
Right.
something I really love. So we have a positive media, true news media, media that really encourages people, uplifts people. And that makes it so special. And that's why you're so successful with Starrivera from day one.
Thank
Thank
you so much. And I
you.
want to say, how does one get to know all the information and everything that you're doing for charity? Like anyone that wants to be a part of giving back to
Yeah.
the people.
Yeah, that's great. So there are so many different ways. It's either some people want to come in and volunteer an hour or a day and help. Some people that made money, they want to donate money. Some people want to attend an event and get a ticket for a charity event or a gala. So it's so different. Everybody can contribute. It doesn't need a certain background or anything. Everyone is welcome. And my causes, I put everything up most likely first on Instagram. It's just, I don't know, my generation or the thing I like. Still put stuff up on Facebook, but a little less. So mostly I put it up on Instagram because I'm just used to it. And
Yeah.
there you always find my newest flyers where I'm involved or where I'm speaking or where we can get together and meet.
Mhm.
And I'm all over the place. And Starrivera is actually uh, international magazine. So Starrivera is overall America and Europe. It's everywhere. It's a global magazine, a big magazine.
Yes.
So that's a good thing because I'm also doing my things. I'm at a gala in London in a few weeks, and this
Oh,
week
really?
I'm on the I'm on the East Coast in New York, and then in 2 weeks I'm gonna be on the West Coast and hosting events in Los Angeles and in Hollywood. And then
Wow.
I'm a speaker at a conference in Miami. So I'm also all over the place, and that's a
Mhm.
great thing. So
Yes.
Starrivera and the Prince, we're all over the place,
All
and
That's
over.
just
it.
follow, just follow all of our social media. Oh yeah, and my
Globally.
social media link is Prince Mario Max, so Prince, the Prince, and then Prince Mario Mario Max. One word was the blue check mark that you find the real one, and then we all connected and we can do all our great projects together. And also, if I have ideas for stories, let me know. We'll always find a platform either in the magazines or we can do something in my column. So there is always space for the good things in life. And I know you out there have a lot of good things happening, and we are there for you.
Yep. And
Absolutely.
we just want to say we're very honored to have you
Yes. Yes.
on our podcast today. It's so beautiful to know your heart as a
Thank
Yes.
prince and you giving back to the world, right? Because it's not just
Yes,
something.
yes, that's what I'm here for. I was sent to this planet for a mission to help other people. And I mean, me for myself, the princely life, right? I
Yeah.
don't need a lot of things. I have a wonderful life, but I don't need a lot of things. So what makes me really happy is like chocolates and stuff like ice cream and taking a hike. I was just doing a ride in Southern California through the canyon and an oasis. I
Wow.
love these things and I love good
Yes.
food. And I like when I'm in New York, I go to Central Park or the Hudson River. I love sports. So all these things that pretty much can be done and don't even cost a lot that make me
Right.
real happy.
Happy.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for everything. And the most important thing, when my father got so sick, right, with cancer, I realized that every day is such a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have your health, you have everything
Everything.
because you can follow your dreams and you can do all these great projects and you can be with your family and we can be with your friends and you can have a beautiful moment by having this hot chocolate or whatever you crave or
Yes.
taking a walk and see the beautiful trees or now the autumn foliage. So there is so much beauty in this world that is just there when we open our eyes. And it's a very, very important thing. And I guess it needed this tragedy when you lose your dad, where you really recalibrate and where it takes years to heal a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
where you realize what's the most important thing in your life. And it's all about health.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we are healthy, we have everything. And very important, if you're not healthy, you need to stay positive. You need to think positive. And a lot of people are suffering from a disease, from an illness, from something that hurt them. It can be emotionally, it can be physically. And never give up. There is so much new stuff coming up in research. There is so much you can do. And when you are weak, always think strong. And my dad did that, right? When he was weak and when he had suffered from cancer, he would always be positive and think positive, enjoy every second on this planet so much. And I remember one of the last things we did, we went to his favorite restaurant and had this beautiful Italian meal. And we were overlooking the ocean in California. And it was so, so special. And I always remember what a blessing it is to enjoy all these little things in life we have
Mm-hmm.
as long as we can. And one thing, life is short, live every day to the fullest, follow your dreams, and you're young enough to do everything you want. There is no age limit for anything. So we are all ageless. We have unlimited opportunity, and I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to be happy because that's what all of you deserve. And that I believe with my heart. I want everyone to be successful and to rock it and to leave their significant contribution to this life, to this world. Help others or build a business or be the family person you want to be. Everything is possible. And I think the little things are the most important things. That's totally what I learned. It's not the big things. Who needs all the big things? We need a basic thing that we can live a life where we have all these important things. And a lot of people don't have that, and that's worrying me. That's why I also do a lot of charity. There's so many people that don't have the basic things. I'm very active at the Water Commission at the UN. There are people that don't have access to clean water. It's unthinkable for us. No access to clean water. We need water, right? All the time. We drink water day and night. And then there are people that won't even have that. So this needs to change. I mean, immediately. And therefore, I'm there for the people. I definitely want to make a lot of changes. I did. And I will never stop doing so. Never stop moving. That's my life philosophy.
Right.
Well, amen to
Amazing.
that, and much blessings. You're doing wonderful, great
Mm-hmm.
work for, like I said, for everyone, the whole world. You know, it's not just one community, one country, right? It's the whole world. And if we all come together and help each other out, the world will be a better place, right?
Yeah,
Yes, the
absolutely.
world will be a better place. And utmost importance, of course, peace, because we all need peace that we can prosper. And we need peace. We need love. We need to be loved, but we also need to be able to give love.
Yeah.
And so this is only possible in a peaceful world. And I know everyone out there is concerned about these unrests, if it's in a local level in a city or it's in your street or even if it's in the country or other countries we watch on the news. We all want peace. There is no single person that really does not want peace. And however these conflicts come about, I speak with a lot of leaders, heads of states,
Mm-hmm.
and I always remind them again and again, sit down with your conflict opposite person, sit down. And this applies for everyone in a partnership, in a business relation with your neighbor, heads of state. Everybody needs to do that. Sit down with the other and go there with an empty sheet. Don't write down all the grudges and what all happened.
Mm-hmm.
Go in with a mindset where you say, I want to sit down with you, blank sheet, and let's figure out. I write down what I want for the future. Let's forget what all happened in the past. And you do the same thing. And then we merge these two sheets and figure out how we can work it out. It works. If we don't take the backpack and slap it on the table, there is no space to negotiate. So we
Right.
drop the backpack, bring a plank, paper, white, on this table. We write down what we need, and the ink, black on white, is going to show us what the real future should be. Both sides, they sit down, negotiate from a neutral standpoint, and it will work out 100%. And that's something I got a lot of thank yous from people that run countries. And they said, thanks, Prince, for reminding us how this works. And I've learned this from my family. My father, Prince Valdemar, my mother, Princess Antonia. I mean, the family has been running countries since 936. That's not 4 years, that's not 8 years, that's not 20 years. That's more than 1,000 years. It's almost 1,100 years. So we learned a thing or two, and I need to spread that.
Yeah. Most definitely, man.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
Carol, did you want to say anything else? You had anything else to say?
Lynn, Your Highness, it's just such an honor. This is our first episode, and I mean, what better way to start than to have you? Really,
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. And no, all the questions I had for you, you answered everything.
Everything.
Really, everything.
Without even
Amazing.
So, what a great show and great pleasure to be on your first episode of the Starrivera talk show and podcast and blog. And I'm excited that you started the magazines, and I can't wait to see which great journey we are going together.
Yes.
And we're
Yes.
going to create the most amazing readership of positive people that like our uplifting content. And as we said, it's going to be an entire movement. This is your Prince Mario Max Schaumburg-Lippe. Please follow my social media under Prince Mario Max, and always keep watching the Starrivera shows and, of course, all of its spin-offs and magazines. We're having a lot to offer. Ciao for now.
But thank you so much.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay.